Hey guys. Let me get myself in this thing because it looks a bit kind of funny, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna move myself around so I can get myself in this thing properly. Bear with me 1 second. I literally don't know why I'm missing some bits of me. It just looks kind of funny, boy. I'm missing some bits of me. Let me just go like this. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That is better. Sorry, that is better. You can see me now. That's it. That's it. That's it. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. You just couldn't see me for a bit. There's like bits of me missing. Good. Yes. Yeah. If I just have to go back like this and pull this forward. Okay. Yeah, guys. Good evening. And how are we? I hope everybody's feeling very well. Hope everybody's feeling very well. Okay. Just trying to pull this forward. Yeah, hope everybody's feeling well. Listen, pre-recorded show. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these pre-recorded shows, guys. Giving you as this is like going forward. Okay, this is going forward. Doing a lot more pre-recorded shows. Also going to sort of like give you once like a couple of live streams a month. You know what I mean? But it's going to be mostly pre-recorded shows. So you can hit me up in the comment section and please like and subscribe as well. Just a bit of housekeeping there. Also as well, until the actual sort of like, what can I say? Until the watch-alongs pick up, I would be literally kind of like not doing any. Do you know what I mean? Until the watch-alongs pick up, as in views and that, because it hardly seems worth it. Kind of like literally, I'll give you a t-shirt. Sorry, let's go forward. Sorry, just I'll put this forward a bit. So you can see my Huggy Bear t-shirt. Look at that. Huggy Bear. Yeah. Anyway, so basically it hardly seems not really worth it doing a lot of like, watch alongs and hardly getting the views. So until that picks up, when that kind of picks up, and hopefully it will, I will get back on the watch alongs. But going forward, what's going to happen is going to be a lot of pre-recorded shows, so I can upload them time. And also as well, I'm going to be heading up another channel as well called Uncle Rodz TV. I'm going to be heading that channel up soon. In the process of obviously getting that sorted. And that's going to be a lot of podcasts is going to be on there and stuff. It's going to be something different. Do you know what I mean? Something different. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so look out for the Uncle Rodz TV channel. Look out for that. So guys, as I said, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel and leave your comments in the comment section. Okay, leave your comments down there. Okay, so guys, we are here to talk about the transfer situation. I mean, it's very slow at the moment, to be honest. It's very, very slow. So not really much to talk about, you know what I mean? we've been linked with some people, but no movements yet. Okay. I'm gonna be going to my iPad as well, and obviously giving you certain news on the players that hopefully will be at this club starting off the season coming. You know what I mean? Because the season is going to be starting very soon, about 3 or 4 weeks, I think. Yeah, so it's going to be starting very soon. So, get your finger out, Liverpool. Get your finger out. So, players that we have been linked with is EDERSON, KUBO, and what was the other one? EDERSON, KUBO, and INACIO for Sporting Lisbon. We've been linked with these three players. You know what I mean? EDERSON, to be honest, that's been a rumor from before last season finished. You know what I mean? That was there. You know what I'm saying? So he looks a good player. He does look a good player. I mean, there's some guys at the day that don't really put it down a bit. There's some guys at the day that don't really rate him as such. You know what I mean? But I think he's a good player. I really think he's a good player. Now, I've got here some information on EDERSON. Okay, sorry about obviously the brightness coming up. But yeah, so EDERSON, what do we know about EDERSON? His name is EDERSON Jose dos Santos Lorenzo de Silva. Lorenzo de Silva. Long last name, Jesus Christ. So it's EDERSON Jose de Santos Lorenzo de Silva. He was born on July the 7th, 1999, making him 25. Okay. He was place of birth is Campos Grande, and I think that's in Brazil. His height is 1.83 meters. Why don't you just say 5'5" or 5'7" or whatever? I don't understand that. From Brazil, position central midfielder, right-footed. Okay, currently plays for Atlanta. Joined July the 6th. Sorry, July the 6th, 2022. That's when he joined, and his contract runs up to June the 30th, 2027. He's valued at 40 million. His positions he can play, main position is central midfield. Then he's got defensive midfield and attacking midfield as well. So he's like a McAllister. Do you know what I mean? Like a McAllister sort of player where he can be a DM, he can be a playmaker, and he can also push him further forward, almost like a 10 role. Do you know what I mean? So he can do that attacking role. You know what I mean? Put this way, from what I've really seen of him, he looks decent. I mean, he done a number on us in the Europa Cup. Do you know what I mean? And him along with the rest of the team, they've done a number on us. So he does look good. I think. Listen, you can't do too bad at the day having an Argentinian and a Brazilian in midfield. I mean, come on now, you can't do too bad. You know what I mean? And depending on what formation that Arne Slot wants to play, he can play a 4-2-3-1, where he's got sort of like he can play like Emerson and Alexis McAllister as a double pivot. Do you know what I mean? That should look exciting as well. So yeah, there is sort of like a wealth of opportunities there. Do you know what I mean? Of what he can do with the player. So I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't mind him. I just listen. I just want a chance for him to get done. Now I don't want any player. Do you know what I mean? I don't like pick up a player off the street and say yeah, I'll come. You know what I mean? Obviously I want them to pick a player of quality. And do you know what it is today is that when I look at Ederson, I think he suits Liverpool and suits FSG because he's not too expensive. 40 million. Do you know what I mean? I know. When we say 40 million, it sounds a lot, but in these days, it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's not really a lot. Do you know what I mean? Um, so, listen, I would really like this player. I would really like this player to come in, but I just most of all, I'd just like them to sort of like make some additions to the squad because you don't want to get left behind when it comes to transfers. I know at the end of the day people are saying, "Oh, Man City ain't done much, Arsenal ain't done much, and this one ain't done much, and this and that, and we shouldn't really be watching other teams and blah 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 blah." But you know what it is? At the end of the day, I don't really care about any other teams. To be honest, don't really care. I mean, I care about Liverpool Football Club. That's what I care about. And I think what it is with us, we shouldn't be in a situation, do you know what I mean, where we get left behind. Get our business. We should really be getting our business done and get our business done early. So these players that they bring in players or even a player, you know what I mean, that gets brought in, they can have a good pre-season. Do you know what I mean? And the way it stands now, any player they would bring in is not gonna have it's not going to have a pre-season. It's not really going to have a pre-season. Just got a message here. So, do you know what I mean? It's literally, what the hell? How much is that coming from? Yeah, so I just want them to sort of like get their shit straight. You know what I mean? Oh, it's been more than a month. Shame. Sorry. Stop that. Open, and yet Liverpool don't. Oh, yeah. My friend Leo Gomes. Good. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I just want them really to sort of like literally get this shit sorted. Do you know what I mean? Just get it sorted and get these players through the door. It's not very hard. It's not a hard thing to do. Just get it sorted. Do you know what I mean? And this player, to me, to be fair, he looks like he fixed the bill. Do you know what I mean? As I said, I've seen him play. Yeah, I've seen him play, and yeah, not too shabby to be honest. You know what I mean? And to be honest, at the day, Arnie Slot, and then they wants to sort of like wants to be able to sort of like hit the ground running. He has to hit the ground running because there's a lot of pressure riding on him. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of players, a lot of fans and me included, thinking that they will look, what is this guy doing here? Do you know what I mean? And has he got the sort of like, has he got the experience? Do you know what I mean? So he needs to hit the ground running. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Tell me what you think about this player. Tell me what you think about the player. Tell me, do you think like Liverpool should get him? Do you know what I mean? Tell me if you think Liverpool should get him. Should we buy him, or should we not bother? Let me know what you think about this player and what you think Liverpool should do. Let me know in the comment section, please, guys. Let's go on to the next guy. I want to talk about. Sorry, want to talk about. I'm just gonna get him up here now. Come on, man. This is so slow. This is really, that's uh, yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's KUBO. I'm not even gonna attempt in the day to sort of like say his name. I'm not even gonna attempt to sort of do that because oh no, take a fuchsia. Take a fuchsia. I think that's how he said it. Take a fuchsia. KUBO. Let's have a look at his stats, man. Let's have a look at his stats. he's quite a good player. He's quite a good player. Yeah. Here you go. There you go. Yeah. On the Liga. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's what's that? Should I find out when he was born? Yeah, here you go. Yeah. Date of birth, July the 4th, 2001, making 23. Place of birth, um, Jesus Christ. Yeah, place of birth in Japan. Position right wing. So, but I think he plays with his left foot. He's like predominantly left footed. Do you know what I mean? So, like, he'll be like a Mo Salah type, cutting his left foot and give you the goals and stuff. Yeah. Um, what's it there? Is it Japan international height 1.73 meters? I'm gonna try and make sense of this. Oh, he was in a J League. He was in a J League before. You see, he's got a bit more. He's got some experience. He's played in the UEFA Champions League. Um, he's played in the Europa Cup. Also played in Japan. Played in the Copa del Rey, which is La Liga, and he played in La Liga. Uh, I think he scored. Hmm, they're not really making this clear, but I hear from what I can hear from him. Do you know what I mean about him is that he's put it this way, he's that sort of player that sets you up. He doesn't get much goals. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But what he does at the day, he links play and he runs at the defenders. He's got some good skill with the ball, and I think he's more of a provider than actually sort of like a go getter. He's more of a provider. But again, at the day, a player like that to me suits. Do you know what I mean? Literally suits the module of what we're trying to do. Do you know what I mean? What FS do? Because even with him now, like going to Sociedad, and he will probably a push cost you 50 million a push because like whereas Sociedad probably will want to make a statement on that one, right? But even that should be affordable for Liverpool Football Club. Do you know what I mean? Um, so I can see a deal like that getting done. You understand me? I can see a deal like that getting done where you know we can get this player through the door, but it just depends how serious Liverpool are. Do you know what I mean? It really depends how serious they are. Do you know what I mean? And what they want this club to be. Do you know what I mean? Going forward. And that's what makes me nervous. It's like if Liverpool is gonna sort of like, you know, let some of these players that they slip through their fingers, you know what I mean? You know, and these players could be a difference between Liverpool winning the league or getting top four or even dropping out the top four. Do you know what I'm saying? That could be the difference. Do you know what I mean? So I'm very kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like scary, sort of like to say, well, is Liverpool going to really act on this? Are they going to do it? Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But I haven't had a chance at the day to sort of like see um, what it's like. I'm just going on what I've heard from some like other content creators when they've talked about this player. Do you know what I mean? And what type of player he is. Do you know what I mean? I will have to literally in a day take in a few videos of his and to just see what this guy's like. You know what I mean? But you know, Sociedad are not a bad side. Do you know what I mean? Sociedad, Real Sociedad, they're from a vast country, and the vast country in Spain produce a lot of good sort of like footballers. Do you know what I mean? I mean, when you got to look at teams like Atletico Bilbao, do you know what I mean? They produce some good players. You know what I mean? Because they literally deal with players that they're for the community. They don't really buy out you know, of their community. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, living in London, and you only buy players and they are for London. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. That's the way they do it. Do you know what I mean? You know, so they only buy players from like the vast era, the vast country era still. Do you know what I mean? You know, and so you get a lot of players that do come through their system. You know what I'm saying? A lot of players that come through the system and that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, as I said, you know what I mean? It's like I wouldn't be opposed to a transfer for this player because I think we need players like that because the way it is today, it's like we got Salah and ahhing about, you know, obviously signing a contract because what it looks like to me that he wants more. Do you know what I mean? Because I think they've offered him an extra year, but I think he wants like something like 2 or 3 years. And Liverpool are not really willing to do that because I think, you know, Salah's like 30 or 31 or something like that. 31 or 31. So like 31. And I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But what he's got to realize at the day, right, there's going to come a time at the day that you're going to start slowing down. You cannot do all that running down the ring and they forever and beating your player and stuff like all the stuff that you do. That makes you great. Do you know what I mean? There comes a time at the day you just can't. Your body won't let you do it. Do you know what I mean? So like, if I was him, I'd take an extra year if he's going to do that. Take a year and then obviously go to Saudi after. Do you know what I mean? Just go to Saudi, or you know what? If you want it now, just go to Saudi now. Do you know what I mean? But I always thought, in respects of like my son, I always thought that we always needed somebody that can, competition with Salah. Do you know what I mean? They can obviously push him on that. That he had like competition for his place, but we never had that. We literally never had that. It's just been Salah, 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 Salah. You know what I mean? So, this we have to watch how that one pans out still. Do you know? Because I won't mind man at the club. Trust me, I won't mind him at the club. That'd be so good. You know what I mean? So listen, tell me what you think of the KUBO from Real Sociedad. Tell me if you want that player. If you want that player, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you feel in the comment section. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, next person I want to talk about is INACIO. Gonzalo INACIO from Sporting Lisbon. Listen, this is a player that we was after from like last season. Do you know what I mean? Why we never got him, I don't know, because it was him and we was looking at him. Do you know what I mean? And we was looking at Ugarte as well. We was looking at Ugarte as well. And now, as far as I know, what I've heard, and even with the Ugarte deal, because Man United were looking at him and looking to get him. Apparently, that deal's off. Apparently, that deal's off. You know what I mean? Whether at the time of speaking now that he's been reunited, I don't know. But like, whilst I was led to believe that I saw something yesterday, I do believe I saw something yesterday saying that that deal is off. And they're looking at obviously other players. Do you know what I mean? I did think it was a bit strange at the day that he's at PSG and he's only been at PSG for about one season and he wants to go already and I don't know. But like apparently that deal was supposed to be on. Apparently. So Nash he can play centre back and um, he can play centre back and he can play left back. You know what I mean? He's a left-sided defender. Something again that we need. We need a left-sided centre back. So what we can do in it, what we can do is push. Excuse me. We can push Virgil van Dijk back on the right. Do you know what I mean? And then whoever's there can do the thing. Like INACIO, you can have like INACIO and Virg. Do you know what I mean? Because Virg is 32. He's gonna be looking to slow down soon. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He's probably got one, maybe 2 seasons left to give us. You know what I mean? But he's definitely got one. So like you have to have that, replacement. You know what I mean? Hopefully at the day, hopefully when he finishes football, I would like him to stay and become, some part of the coaching staff where he, starts from the kids and goes up to the senior team. I'd like to stay to be a role around the club. You know what I mean? A role around the club. I'd like to stay. So yeah, Anasio is Portuguese, plays for Sporting Lisbon. You know what I mean? It's just like, but he's like a no-nonsense defender. Do you know what I mean? I think him again. He's valued at 50 million. I feel. I mean, no. Yeah, I think he's valued at 40 million. Yeah, 40 million euros, which obviously brings it down. Let me think, because I know I saw something yesterday. I'm not sure. No, I think it's 50 million, so obviously it brings it down to not so much. But I think what it is with Liverpool, they want to go in for a cheeky bid of like 25 million. Don't do that. Seriously, do not do that. Just go in, pay the money, get your player, and go home. Simple as, mate. Don't start messing about, mate. Come on now. You can tell that Marco is back in it. All little wheeling and dealing is going on. Jeez. The player that I've admired for a long time. As I said, you know what I mean? I would like him at my club. Do you know what I mean? Because I think he's branded as a no-nonsense defender. And I thought more time you need that sort of thing. So, yeah, he's a player I definitely want into the club. Again, it all depends on the FSG, what they are going to do. What they're going to do. So, but let me know in the comment section what you think about INACIO. Do you want him or do you don't want him and stuff? Do you know what I mean? Let me know what you think. The last thing I want to speak about is Trent Alexander. I want to speak about him. Apparently, he's going to be offered a new contract worth 300,000 a week. Fully deserved, I might say. Fully deserved, I might say, because listen, he's going to be 25, and before he was 24, he had already won everything. Already won everything possible. So yeah, tell you what, mate, that's just like top class to you, my friend. Top class to you. So we're looking to get that sort of deal tied up with Trent, because and then it's this whole sort of like Real Madrid thing, and all Real Madrid would have done was waited till he could get him on a free and just snap him away. Now you cannot lose a player like him on a free. No, that can't happen. Cannot happen. So listen, guys, get that deal wrapped up, guys. Please get that deal wrapped up. We need it sorted. Trust me, we need it sorted. So yeah, it's a new contract offer being offered to Trent, and it's worth £300,000 a week. I'll let you know more about that as it goes along, and hopefully it gets done. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so that is what I come to talk about. Really, come to talk about it. There's a couple of players and such. Do you know what I mean? I'll talk about them, and hopefully we get it through. There'll be another pre-recorded show tomorrow. for you. I'm gonna do one because apparently we're supposed to be looking at Nate Norrie and Joe Gomez in a double swoop from Wolves. So yeah, we'll have to see that happen. Do you know what I mean? You know. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining me. Listen, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the show, and let me know about things that I talked about. Let me know what you think, and literally your views on the player. Shall we get them, or shall we not bother? Do you know what I mean? And how many do you think we'll get? Do you think we'll get all three, or just one of each, or you know what I mean? Are FSG going to be cheapskates, or they're going to just go out with a tent and say, "Look, we want all three players and bring them in." Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Look out for me again. I shall be here, obviously doing plenty more shows. Look out for my shows. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel. Watch out for my TikTok channel. Watch out for that. And watch out for the new channel that is coming upon us. Yes, the new channel's coming upon us. So watch out for that. A lot of good and exciting things going on. But in the meantime, my good people, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Please stay blessed. Stay out of trouble. Blessed love, peace, and respect. Peace.